Okay, so this is gonna be a video on how to PK on reckless PK because I guess some people don't know how to, and I got asked to make a video. Anyway, so first things first, since I'm already a Zerker, I'm gonna show you the stats for a Zerker. That is, if you have a P Maul, you would have these stats: 50 attack, because on this server it's just 50 attack for a P Maul and a C Maul. Anyway, so you can take that off, and then say you want to be like, I don't know, you want to have 60 attack, just raise it up to 60, maybe drop your HP if you want the same level. And usually their spec weapons would be like a dragon, not a dragon scimitar, like DDS or claws, sometimes an AGS if you're a max Zerg. My preferred one is usually a G-Maul, that's because I use a P-Maul a lot. But other than that, that's pretty much what a Zerker is. A Zerker is just 42 defense with like really, really overpowered stats. And then next things next, we could go with like say a main. So just do max. Now maxed. Let's say you want to use, I don't know, DH. I hate DH, but I'll go with that. Just pull out the necessary items. You could use an AGS, you can use a whip, you can use, it's really the preferred items is an AGS or a whip. Spec whip is an AGS. Sometimes you can use claws, karasi, go with a chaotic raver, that's if you have the money for that stuff, or have the time to get it. Use P-Maul, all the above. And I prefer to have these sprays. So if you haven't gotten those, get those really quick. And all you really do is when you're fighting, I guess I could show later how to fight as a main, like really well. I'll show it in Fun PK, I'll pause the video and show it, but I'll do that later. That's really all the items you need as a main if you're starting out or if you think you're not that great. Just use this stuff no one cares to lose. Maybe make another account if you don't want your KDR to go down either. Do it on that account and then come back to yours and be like, oh, I got better so I can train on here and not make my KDR look like crap. Okay, so if you're going to be a ranger, I prefer you use tanking gear. I prefer you use tanking gear like Armadillo. Just pull out this. And if you're gonna be a real big tank and you have the money, get a divine. That's just my preference. Get ranger boots, archer ring. My Bink's a real mess right now. Debo for spec web. You could get a CCB, which is a chaotic crossbow as well, but that's if you have the money. You have the time to get it too. All right, and then you're gonna need, my preferred bolts are item 9245, which are Onyx. And Onyx hit way higher than, well, not way higher, but I guess they're more accurate than Dragon. And then item 11-21212, which are Dragon arrows. Gonna need those too. You just put all those on. I wouldn't use a Fury. I would use a Ranger's Amulet. Amulet ranging. And I guess that's about it. I mean, you can set up your inventory any way you want. But I set it up a lot different than a lot of people. Just set up my potion right there and whatnot. Maybe my spec whip right here. And I go like this. And just go choo. And they're dead. Most of the time, not all the time. Alright, so let's say you're gonna brid. well, let's skip that first. Let's go to void. Let's say you're gonna void. Where's my bottoms? Oh, I'm blind. For a voider, I usually wouldn't prefer to use it as a max level unless you're karate rushing or rushing with claws, one or the other. Because usually that's all it's really for, is prodding specs. But it's just good to have as a lower level, like 42 defense as a Zerker. It's just another wear that you can have that you could prod specs with. You hit higher hits, and then on top of the overloads, I mean you're hitting some crazy hits. Like with the P Maul, I can hit like 700 plus, 800 something max if I had Torvo on. Either way, that's pretty much about it. And then you can go to use range void, which is pretty much the same thing. Just use prodding the Debo spec with it. That's about it. And then you could use magic shortbow with that, or iron. Best thing to do is use rune knives. I think I'd be a hypocrite if I said it, but I like using rune knives, but I also hate them. People use them against me, I hate them, but whenever I'm using them, I love them because they just hit rapid 200s. And then if you're gonna brid, I prefer you get arms or top, arms or bottom. I don't know. Say you're gonna use torso, maybe a fighter hat. Maybe your spec weapon's gonna be claws. Put those down here. I'm just gonna set up my inventory and show you exactly how to do it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go to Fun PK and show you guys. It's a lot easier. Alright, where's my infinity hat? There it is. Take that out. Take this out. Say I want to bring my chaotic rapier, you bring a whip, whatever you want. I just like being overpowered. I had a brain fart there. Yeah, need that. Gonna need this. What else? Probably this, of course. Put that right here. Put that right here. That goes right there. I would say bring some Krills. I'd do a full switch. I don't want to though. I'm not a great bridder, but I'm just teaching you guys how to do it. Alright. And need my cape. Cape gloves. And a ring. Put all that on. Just use melee gear, and then just basically switch like no, I'm sorry. Just switch. That's about it. And then if you want, you can bring range sometimes, but not many people do that. Because they're just switching from melee to magic to freeze them and then go up and melee them and KO them pretty quick. Switch the ancients. See, what do we need? Barrage runes. And you always want to have, usually always want to have your magic wear on. That's just my preference. Yeah. And don't put on auto spell, because that's just stupid. Then you get stuck. Okay, so I'm gonna pot up. Hybriding works for any level too. You could go down to like a pure with 1 defense and have 1 defense gear and whatnot. The best preference though would be to just change rings and top and bottom. Maybe hat if you want, but they usually don't. There's no point in that. Don't laugh at me if you think I fail, because I kind of do. Not that great yet. Let's see who we're gonna go after. I guess we'll go after him. Just switch really quick. Not really that quick, but you know what I mean. And if you have right click on... Wow, I suck. Yeah, suck your dick, I don't care. Finally, suck my dick. I don't care. It's funny how I'm attacking noobs. But fun PK is good practice, I'll say that for sure. What the fuck are you laughing about? Oh yeah, I did hit a 440 with SLL, didn't I? Alright. It's kind of hard to brid on Rangers. So the defense against magic is so good. And then spec. And then usually bridders don't prod spec. You can, but it's just kind of pointless. But when it comes to Ranger, you usually just want to melee. Because if you put on your magic gear, you'll more than likely get dropped. And I dropped him anyway. Who's attacking me? Got some HP there. Yes. This is basically how I set my inventory up for a brid. You could set up any other way you want. I've seen other people set it up in different assortments. It's just kind of laggy too. It doesn't always register your switch. Let me go after. Oh, he died. Let's see. Do I really still have my legs on? That was bad. Die in real life? You want me to die in real life? I'll kill you. Okay. I attacked the wrong person. Oh, you're good. You're good. You're great. Too bad I have food, kiddo. Then why'd you attack me, you fucking idiot? You're like, kill me, and then you're like, thank you. Some kids just can't make up their mind. Spawn food here. Item 3971. Yeah, you could just basically sit here for a while, let's say that. As long as you can survive. Most people just want to die really quick. Ooh, a noob. That was a badass spec. On one defense, that is. Click. I'll click it. But this is basically just how I fight. And as a main, usually just put on maybe like band nose, full DH or something, and just prod spec. And you're gonna put on prayer? What kind of a fag are you? I swear if he KOs me, I'm gonna be sad. Oh shit, he got close. Eat, 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 eat. Yeah, basically all you do is just eat a lot. If you're about to die. Put on that. Run up to him. Can't. Oh, he's dead. Okay. I'm not a great switcher. Probably some practice. But you get what I mean. What I'm doing. Why would you pray? Legitly pray. You're a fag. Sometimes if I just don't feel like changing my whole outfit, I'll do this really quick. And he can't go anywhere. What are you gonna do, bro? Not gonna work. Am I really getting double teamed? That's sad. And he puts on prayer like a faggot. Well, I guess that's kind of about it. Basics of pking. I could go out and show you pking, but I just don't feel like it. If I need to make another video, I guess I could. If someone asked me to. I'll go do some real pking, but other than that, that's all there really is to it on this server. Be a total noob. Other than that, if you get really good at hybriding, it's fun. No ghost mouse though, because that's gay. Sometimes I just can't click it. But yeah, that's about it, see? It's not hard to switch, it just takes some practice. But I guess that's going to be the end of my vid. This is just how to PK on recklesspk. Alright, and see ya.